All right, let's talk about something we all deal with, right? Managing our money. It can seriously feel like you're in a constant battle, juggling bills, trying to remember due dates, and just never really knowing where you truly stand.
Sound familiar? You know that feeling, that little bit of anxiety, like you're always just reacting, always a step behind your own money. Instead of planning for your bills, they're just happening to you. And that stress of not knowing what's coming up next, it's the worst.
But okay, what if you could flip that script? What if you could turn all that chaos into total clarity? Think about it, like a command center for your entire financial life. Everything clean, organized, right there when you need it. This is where we start to take back control.
Okay, so first things first, we have to tame that chaos. You can't really control what you can't see, right? So the absolute foundation here is getting everything, and I mean everything, into one single place.
And that's the core idea right here. No more jumping between your bank app and your credit card app and digging through emails for that one invoice. None of that. Everything you owe, all of it, in one spot. It sounds so simple, but trust me, it's a total game changer.
So check this out. The dashboard just lays it all out for you. What's coming up, what might be overdue, and what you've already paid. It even gives you a total for the month. See that? Over $500 for February, so you know exactly what to expect. And the best part? When you pay something, boom, one tap and it's done. So satisfying.
All right, so a command center is awesome, but you might be thinking, how do I even get all my stuff in there? Well, that's the next step, capturing all your bills and expenses. And this is key, doing it effortlessly.
So you've got two really powerful options here. On one hand, you can manually enter bills you know are coming, like your rent or your car payment, the predictable stuff. And on the other hand, for those day-to-day expenses, you can just snap a picture of a receipt. Super flexible.
Let's dive into the manual entry for a sec. This is perfect for those bills that happen every single month. You can pop in the category, the amount, the due date, and, this is super important, you can set it to repeat. You can even set up reminders so you literally never forget a payment is on its way. And what about those random expenses, like grabbing lunch or buying something at the store? Easy. Just snap a photo. The app is smart enough to actually read the receipt and fill in all the details for you. All you have to do is give it a quick look, maybe add a note, and hit save. No more typing everything out. It's so fast. Okay, so you've got everything organized, you're capturing bills like a pro. Now for the really cool part, the payoff. This is where we turn all those numbers into actual insights that help you make way smarter decisions with your money. First up, check out the calendar view. This is basically your financial weather forecast. Instead of just a boring list, you see all your bills laid out on the exact day they're due. This is huge, because you can spot those weeks where things might get a little tight way ahead of time. No more nasty surprises.
Then, we can zoom out a little with the spending chart. This bar graph shows you the big picture, your total spending month by month. It's a great way to see the rhythm of your cash flow, You can instantly see which months are heavy and which are a little lighter. Like here, for February, you can see the total is just under $400. But what's in that total? That's where the categories chart comes in. This little donut chart breaks it all down for you. You can see exactly where your money's going. In this case, you can see it split between insurance and credit cards. And this is how you start to figure out, where could I maybe save a little? And hey, what if you need to find something specific? You know that moment, what did I pay for that utility bill last year? Well, there's a search and filter tool that is just awesome. You can find any transaction instantly. Just type in a keyword, pick a category, whatever you need.
Okay, so we've nailed the daily and monthly stuff. But what about the big goals, the really heavy hitters? This is where we level up. We're going to talk about using these same tools to tackle your long-term debt and crush your biggest financial goals, like getting rid of a loan for good. So inside the app, you can track loans with some serious detail. This isn't just another line item on a list. No. It's a dedicated dashboard that shows you everything. Your balance, how far you've come, your interest rate, and, my favorite part, that estimated payoff date.
And this is where things get really, really powerful. The app creates a full amortization schedule for you. Now, what's that? It's basically a breakdown of your entire loan, payment by payment. You can see exactly how much of your money is actually paying down the loan and how much is just going to interest. And let me tell you, seeing that is a real eye-opener. Okay, look at this number, over $3,400. Now, What if I told you that's money you could have in your pocket instead of just handing it over to the bank?
So you're probably asking, how? Well, say hello to the Loan Accelerator tool. This thing is amazing. It shows you what happens if you make extra payments. In this example, just by throwing an extra $1,000 a month at this car loan, you save over $3,400 in interest and you pay it off 60 months, that's 5 years, sooner. This is how you go from just having debt to actively destroying it.
And of course, sometimes you just need a hard copy. The app lets you print out these really clean, simple PDF reports of your bills. Super handy for taxes, or if you're working with a financial planner, or, just for your own files.
And one last thing, a really clever little feature for privacy. Ever been in public and needed to check a due date, but you don't want the person next to you seeing all your numbers? Check this out. One tap and it goes into privacy mode. Hides all the dollar amounts. So simple, but so smart.
All of this really brings us back to the main point, doesn't it? Whether we're talking about a small monthly bill or a huge loan, getting that clarity, seeing your numbers, that's not just about tracking. It's the absolute first step to really, truly being in control of your finances.
So, now that you've seen the whole journey, from total chaos to crystal clear control, I have to ask you, what's the first thing you would want to tackle? Would you start by getting a handle on your monthly spending? Or would you go big and start attacking a loan? It's something to think about. Thanks for joining me.